Welcome students. Now let us continue with our lesson number 8, Introduction to QBasic, video number 3. Now let us start with the next command called as let command. The let command is used to define a variable and to assign it a value. It is not used as much as you can also directly assign a value to a variable using the variable is equal to expression statement. Now right now I'll type some statements here for you so that you understand it in a better way. So right now I'm switching on the caps lock button. Let is the let command syntax. Let small let a1 be equal to 9. So here I've used the let command. Okay. Then I'm using the command print a1. All right. Then also I'm assigning a value to a2. Okay, now this assignment I am doing directly. A2 is equal to 7. See, initially what I did, I used this let command. Let A1 be equal to 9. Now I've used a command called as let for assigning value 9 to A1. Then I have written in my syntax as to print A1. So this A1 value will get printed. Next I am writing a2 is equal to 7. Now here I am using directly a variable to assign a value. I am not using let. I am directly using variable is equal to expression. So a2 is equal to 7. Then I would say print a2. So a2 will also get printed. Okay. Now I am done with writing my commands. Now I shall run the program and check it out for you. So what can you see? You see here qb.exe 9 and 7. Now these values have been assigned and then they say press any key to continue and I'll press a key to continue. Okay. Now again I'm showing this how it looked like. So it looked like again this 9797 has repeated second time. The compiler has compiled the program and you are getting the output. Then again there's a press any key to continue. I'll come back. But this time I will use a clear screen command CLS and then I will run this program and then you see how it looks like. Okay. Let's go back to our original program. I have gone back to my original program and here on the top of LET I'm going to write CLS. CLS in capital I'm going to write CLS which means clear the screen. Which means clear the screen. Something is wrong. Okay. So CLS, clear screen. Now I've started my program by writing clear screen, then let A1 be equal to 9, print A1, A2 be equal to 7, print A2. Let's run the program. Let's check it out. And you can see a pure black screen with only 9 and 7 on the screen. Now, how did we get this output? We got it because of the clear screen command that we have typed here. It is all due to the clear screen command. Again, if you run just to check it out, you can see a clear screen with 9 and 7 there, and we can press any key, continue, and go back to our program. Okay. So this was the use of clear screen. So right now we saw two commands. One was the LET command, another was the CLS command. Now also we'll see the end command. Now what we used to see, we used to see press any key to continue, right? Now instead if I write the program as END here, I write a command called as END and run and check out what happens. Press any key to continue and your program will get end. Now should we write another program so that I can explain you the end command in a better way. Another basic command in QBasic is the end command. This is used to mark the end of the program. It can also be used as the end of other functions. Okay. Now in the program editor, okay, let us save this file. I'll show you how it is saved. I will save this file as what should I write? Let command. LETCOMM. Let's write let com file, and I'll say okay. And this is my, can you see the name coming out here? letcom.bas. Now why the name BAS? BAS means it's an extension for basic QBasic. Okay. Now as you have .pdf for PDF files, you have .doc for document files, you have .xls for Excel files. Similarly, you have .bas for QBasic file. So looking at the file name with that .bas extension, you will come to know that it is the QBasic file. All right, let me come out of this, or shall I say new program? I'll say new program, and I'll explain you the end command. Okay, now I'll write some program before I show you. So it's like print in the inverted commas. I want this to be displayed, so I'll write here, you can see this, you can see this. No, this V has unnecessarily come here, I'll just delete it. Okay, you can see this. I would like to put an exclamation here, so I'll go for an exclamation mark, and also I'll complete this by putting an inverted commas. Then I will end the program here, right? Now once I end this program, if I type anything else, it will not be accepted. Okay, suppose I am giving another, say, print command after the end. Okay, again I am writing a print command, hi, how are you? Let's see whether this gets printed, and I'm sure this won't get printed. Okay, so should we run this? See, here I have typed a command after end. Now what we have to see is, does this get printed on your screen after the end? Okay, so you can see this 9 7, and you can see this, but can you see hi, how are you? No. Run it again and check it out. You can see this. Okay, but you cannot see how are you. Okay, now suppose I remove this end from here and I write this end here. So see what will happen. Now let's see whether hi, how are you also comes. Okay, run this. So you can see this hi, how are you has also come, right? Why did hi, how are you come? Because we have put the end after the two statements. When the end was initially here, the other hi, how are you was not getting printed. Again, check it out. Can you see hi, how are you in the later stage? No. What I'll do is I'll put a CLS. I'll put a CLS so that only the output which I want you can see. Just put a CLS here, a run. So what is it? You can just see this, right? You can't see hi, how are you? And now if I remove this end from here and I put this end here, rather end I will type here. Run this, check it out. So can you see this and hi, how are you? Both have come here, right? Yes. So this was the end command for you. I also showed how to save a program, and if you want, I'll show you how to open a program. Like, go here, let us save this program. Save as, what should we give it? We will give the name as end. And what did we learn here? We also learned about CLS. So end CLS. Hmm, I'll say okay here, and name is endcls.bas. Okay, so this was about the program. Now from here I can exit, or if I want I can open another program. Like, this was our first program, remember? And run the program from here and type your name. Suppose I type it as Anu, and then it comes as hello Anu. This was our first program, right? So how to open an program? File, open program, all the names come here, take anyone you like and say okay. The program comes, you can run the program, you can check out the program. This is how you are going to open a program and say new program from here. And once you are done with everything, you will just say exit. Now let us exit here, and now let us take a break here and continue in the next class. Bye.